Xenophobia is the irrational fear, dislike, or prejudice towards people from other countries or cultures, derived from the Greek words xenos meaning stranger or foreigner, and phobos meaning fear. It typically manifests through discrimination, social exclusion, and hostility toward perceived outsiders. Key characteristics: cultural and national focus. While racism focuses on physical traits, xenophobia is primarily rooted in an individual's nationality, language, or cultural background. In-group versus out-group. It stems from an us versus them mentality, where insiders perceive outsiders as threats to their national identity. Economic stability or social resources, behavioral manifestations. It can range from subtle microaggressions and stereotyping to systemic discrimination in jobs, housing, and physical violence. Xenophobia versus racism. Although they frequently overlap, the two concepts differ in their core motivators. Racism is discrimination based strictly on race or ethnicity. Xenophobia, by contrast, is driven by the perception that a group is foreign, alien, or does not belong to the community. Cause of xenophobia is often exacerbated by socioeconomic hardship and the political weaponization of migration. When resources are scarce, politicians or activist groups may scapegoat foreign nationals for local economic struggles, unemployment, or crime rates. To understand the full scope of xenophobia, it helps to examine its different forms, historical patterns, psychological roots, and modern global trends. Different forms of xenophobia. Xenophobia typically presents itself in two primary ways, depending on what the dominant group feels is under threat. Cultural xenophobia, the rejection or devaluing of foreign traditions, languages, clothing, music, or food. Individuals view their own culture as superior and see outside customs as a corrupting influence. Immigrant xenophobia, hostilities specifically directed at foreign nationals, asylum seekers, and refugees. This manifests as a desire to banish or completely exclude these individuals from housing, employment, or legal citizenship. Historical examples: xenophobia has repeatedly shaped world history, often escalating from social exclusion to severe state-sponsored violence. The Holocaust, the Nazi regime weaponized extreme xenophobia and anti-Semitism to systematically murder millions of Jews, Roma, and other minorities, framing them as a threat to the purity of the state. The U.S.-Chinese Exclusion Act, driven by economic anxiety and racial animosity. This law flatly bans Chinese laborers from entering the United States, representing one of the earliest state-level exclusions based on nationality. Modern displacement waves, geopolitical tension, and civil conflicts continue to provoke anti-migrant backlashes globally. For instance, international watchdogs, like the World Health Organization, WHO, and local rights groups, continuously track security risks faced by foreign nationals.